So we did receive our excavator. It does the job. Not new, but it does the job. So we had to, whoa, this is the pond. I had to dig after receiving, I got my uncle that I did work back then in excavation after I decided to go in HVAC. And he's the one who's gonna design our septic bed and our septic. And he's like, to bury in your house, you got some pretty good sand here in the area. So we did start to dig up over there. Meanwhile, we purchased a pump to empty the pond. So this is way lower. So I want to say I got a good 7 feet that we went under. And wow, but I needed a good clear it all up. Let's go have a look closer. So this is what it's kind of creating, like the mulcher. It's not like it's well another stump here, it's full of stump. Try to get it to do a good job as much as possible, but where we're gonna end up to do is we're gonna pile up all the lumber over there, and hopefully I get some time down the road and towards the end of fall, and maybe have some lumber to not lumber but wood, some firewood I want to say, because we got some, it's not great wood to heat up a house, but it's wood and it's free wood. Right now it's for some, well, it's dry season, we're in the red right now, and you're prohibited to do some fire, and within reason. Listen to this. This is very dry. You could lit up a match right here, a bit of gasoline oil, and poof, it would be a disaster. So the plan is to bring all the roots from over here, drag it with the excavator to a pile here, and forget it for a few years. So why the change? Well, I was looking for more property, and place to expansion at the other place kind of hit the max, I want to say. And well, it's not new to the world lately, like price of energy is just through the roof, and farming is kind of as well with the fertilizer, which is through the roof. Or it's really hard. So with all that, and there was a for personal reason cherry on the Sunday that added up at the last minute, and that's why we decided to sell the place. And we had the eye on our property actually here. It's been a few years, so we nearly tripled the amount of acres farm to bush. So there's potential that could be done here, but the neighbor's kind of mulching too at his place. But here there's way more privacy. So there's a creek right here, and it goes like this just beside, and it stops at one place, like probably right here, that it's absolutely nothing. So I want to say, like, at my opening right here, I don't need a culvert because it stops over there. And what I'm can we see it from here? Which one is it? Right here. Let's go have a quick peek. So there's the road. So we got a good 600 feet, I want to say, from the road. It's right there. So we are a while, and from over there, then we need to grab the driveway, then we'll go over there, which like I probably have said before, some laws or jurisdiction that we can't use this anymore and we need to get out by over there. And yappy. You're at your place, but you're not at your place. I've heard that thousands of times, and go figure it out. It's happening at my place. Calling a truck for this job right here would make a lot more sense. This is for sure. But we got the excavators here that we purchased, so having to give the job to somebody to be more efficient, this would make a lot more sense. But we need to pick up a bit more firewood, I want to say, and we just need to finish up that part here. And we didn't even start yet. Oh, it's starting to rain. I have to call it quit. So we have this pile of roots right here, and we have our pile of firewood. Fantastic. So everything's kind of cleared up. I need to grab the skid steer and just pick up more of the firewood, I want to say. And we have our pile right here. And here's the roots, pile of roots. It doesn't look like much, but it's the size, it's probably 3 times, if not 2.5 the size of the excavator. And now we have and lately we're having outstanding weather. This looks great, but it's freaking feeling like 40 degrees Celsius right now here. And then in the excavator, that's not a new one, and had a great price, but within reason. In the vent, I got air conditioning in this one compared to the skid steer. Skid steer doesn't have any, but this was parked for probably, I don't know, a few months in the backyard of the former customer. And I got probably a pile of shit, my mouse in the vent. I got the AC running, but I need to keep the doors open because you can't breathe in there. Not really good for your health, but I needed to clear. And look, like, even I don't know, I know I didn't do any information about the excavator, but like the tracks are sagging and there's some non-fuelable hydraulic that leaks right in there. But right now we got it all cleared up. We'll be able to change, once this guy is cut, we'll be able to swap the bucket, and well, after I tear the roots out from the one in the back, and then change the bucket and go start the driveway and probably skim the top of it. But we're waiting for some permits as well, and from there we'll be able to go on. And yeah, we'll be able to go to the pond. It's filling up pretty quick. Well, I gotta say, for first time user for a skid steer, this thing, it's probably, you can't be claustrophobic to go in there, but that thing works well. Nearly like it's right there, the excavator. This thing is precise. So I need to take some dirt out to put some sand and geotextile for my driveway, and then the gravel. And I'm really surprised how I'm really surprised how it's working. I love it. Well, it's a bit hard to on the farm it was a bit harder try to line up the work with Mother Nature. Well, it's been a week now that she's been throwing kind of a tantrum. What I mean is, well, it's cloudy today, cloudy, sunny, and it's wet. So every day we're having rain, and more rain. And this is a bit harder to schedule some stuff around. So now we got the Saturday, so I was able to get some sand here, prep it up to have the geotextile. Now I'm gonna jump into the excavator and try to prep for the road. What I want to mean is to head with the driveway. So it's really hard to say from here, but I just went. So that's my guy. That's the property line, and well, you stop moving. There we go. I'm really zoomed in right now. So those two posts is the driveway to line up to here and get right in here. So today I got France. Oh, I don't know if you can see her. She's right there with the skid steer. Anyway, she's coming. So she's on the mower. We purchased a cheap mower, and one blade already went out. I don't know what happened to the washer, but we were luckily to found the blade in the woods. Let's see here. She pays a lot of attention. Newbie, rookie, I don't know if they're better. It's either you're reckless or you pay attention. You should pay attention. Finally, I was able to get the hands on the skid steer, and part of the driveway is here. So now we just gonna lay some geotextile and maybe get some gravel in. We had some rain just a bit last night, and it's humid as shit. Now it's full of mosquitoes. Like, wow. I've seen worse. Like, spring is way worse. But anyway, we'll be able to get some gravel in, some 2-inch, I'm gonna say, because now I had to redo some of the road, the driveway. I had to move the culvert just a bit because I'm kind of restricted here on the driveway. So I got like only 50 feet from the two neighbors, and so I had to recenter it. So now I'm 22 feet because this is gonna be like a driveway for two neighbors, me and the second here. So I needed 10 inches of 2-inch gravel. We had full of mosquitoes. So maybe you won't see it, but I'll try. I just want to start it up. So since there's not much traffic today, we'll be able to hit this up. I know I was supposed to get that tripod and then mic out to connect to the phone and show a bit more of the what's going on right now, but I'm kind of rushing a bit to get this driveway going, which is looking like this. That thing, once you know how to work that out, that skid steer, it's such a useful tool. Like, I want to say, I was debating before between a backhoe and these two guys, and when I have second manpower available, well, I'll work twice as fast. I want to say once Nico or France can get the hands of it there, we should be good. All right, this morning we're gonna try something out. We're gonna see if I need more sand, and I want it to have a nice rectangular. Oh, something was right there. Nice rectangular pond, and this seems to be in the way, and I want to say it's as brittle as it looks. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to just grab it with the skid steer forks and get it out of the way. It was parked, obviously, and everything was together and standing together. But now, yeah, like some stuff will stay there and some stuff will come up. Let's see. Well, after going around and just see, it's so brittle, everything is falling apart. So probably I'm just gonna take it and it's gonna break. I want to save the. Well, it's out of the bush. Now I'm gonna try to bring it over there. Oh, there we go. We didn't make it far. So we only have the front axle and everything's on the ground. And that's beyond repair. We can't fix that. Like, it could, but we'll try to figure out something. So we'll bring in everything bit by bit over there. The importance of having patience when you're learn a new recruit. You're not good, you're not straight. Getting straighter. It's always something when you purchase some land, I guess, and there's some stuff that's been left over, buried, or just I think what I want to say is forgot. Like, here we are. What do we have? So what do we have today as a barn find? Ditch find, I must say. We have an old file cabinet, some pieces of sheet tin, roofing tin, a old mattress box spring, and a sleigh. This probably will be come in handy, but the rest, I guess, it's like scrap. And a piece of tarp, which I don't know, probably it's garbage. And this is what we're gonna get out. I don't know when, but soon enough. But this is the find for today. So it looks like we're gonna have a bit of rain tomorrow. It's all right, we need it. It's kind of dry. Pond is supposed to be a bit more filled up, and we were able to finish our driveway. This is I was really rushed to film this part. I do apologize, and you need to cut the hay, I want to say, if you want to call it that. So we got the driveway going right over there, and we did cut the hay, let's call it like that. And surprise, this is the third time it's breaking down. This time it's the fuel pump. I sure hope it's not raining today. It wasn't supposed to. But anyway, I started right here to excavate it, getting ready for the guys to come in and pour. So we're stripping the topsoil. Hopefully the excavator will last to do this job. Not doing like the skid steer. We need to laugh a bit, right? But this is what we're doing, and then after we'll be able to get the subsoil out. Why do I say that I need to wait for permit? Well, in our region, we got like 2-3, well 2-3, depends on what you're asking for, but just for your permits for your building, you need the septic is like for a certain division, and then the building is another one. But we're having some issue on the other side as we're trying to work something else. But for now, we're here on a new day. It's nice and sunny today. Yepper. And we're gonna set up our laser, which is right here too. And we got our benchmark right here, that blue tube. And we're gonna set up our grades on our piece of lumber. And I wanted to set up right here, but I do think this is gonna be probably problematic. And we finally were able to get our topsoil out. We have our 2 piles right here and me there. And we're gonna go and set up our laser over there. So before heading over there, we're gonna turn this on and put it just beside the blue pipe.